is the New York Ripper in Dexter Resurrection? Here's my ranking of the most popular theories. Cooper Morris, the man that killed Prater's family. This would explain how Prater was able to get his weapon, and maybe Prater's continuing with the phone calls. I just think this is too far-fetched and not satisfying. Brian Moser, this would explain why the killing stopped. It could lead to an interesting crescendo at the end of the season as Prater realizes the Bay Harbor Butcher and the New York Ripper are brothers. It just feels like it's just a big stretch. Sam, he gave off a little bit of creep vibes. His voice sounds a little bit like the recording. I don't think there's much here. It would feel like too much of a Scooby-Doo, ha! It's that guy if he turned out to be the killer. Jonah Mitchell, last we saw, he had those violence tendencies, but Dexter let him live. He did use a weapon that looked similar to the New York Ripper's weapon, and there could be some amount of thematic, interesting stuff that you could do with this for season 2 if it was him, but it just feels like too big of a stretch with not enough setup. Prater, he has the New York Ripper's weapon. He's obsessed with serial killers, and he was really moved by Dexter's story. I just don't know that it feels like that interesting of a reveal at this point in time. Charlie, we know she's comfortable killing people. Maybe the reason she stopped being the New York Ripper is because Prater caught her and now kills people for Prater. Maybe they've been in partnership and Prater likes to watch while she killed people. Cody Bennett, his dad was abusive and then died, and then his mother was murdered. He's got blood all over the first 10 years of his life, and Dexter wasn't there to guide him. This would be out of the blue, but in a way that I think would be very interesting. You make the final reveal of the season, Dexter realizes that Cody is the New York Ripper, and that becomes the plot of the next season, as he now has these two sons that he's balancing. Melvin, who thus far has been kind of pointless, he's always dismissing ideas, wanting to move on. Him being the New York Ripper would explain why he is kind of the less competent of the two people in the partnership. Now, it would be a bit repetitive to have yet another member of the police force be our killer at the end of the day, but sometimes the most obvious people is the answer. Blessing! This could be a huge red herring. He's introduced as being super nice, and now we've learned that he has a very dark past that his mother helped contain. The reason this one makes sense to me is because this could be the crescendo of our season, where Batista is hunting down Dexter. He discovers something about Blessing. Blessing is trying to kill Batista. Dexter is caught up with Prater. Dexter has to escape Prater to save Batista, to stop Blessing, and Batista sees that Dexter, while being a serial killer, also is a hero that's saving lives. His mind has changed, and it kind of pulls all these plot lines together and resolves all of them. So for me, Blessing is the one that I think pulls it together in a way that I can see the most and that has been set up.